Hi guys, it's Tor here just to talk you through the front end of the Co-Kinetic affiliate program. So this is like a referral program. Basically, if you like what I do and you think you know a decent number of therapists, I try and sort of say at least 20 or so, who you can promote it to or you can promote my resources to, then this is a great plan for you. It's a way for you to generate some revenue, and you go on earning for at least 12 months of the period of the subscription, or between 6 and 12 months depending on which plan you're on. Let me just show you those plans very quickly. So I have several plans. Let me just scroll down here. So basically you can either be, if you're a subscriber, then you will be on a plan that is related to your subscription. So obviously the bigger the subscription you have, the more money you earn. And all of that is recurring over 12 months. So it's the 12 months of the life of any subscriptions you generate. So that's one thing. If you're not a subscriber, then don't worry. I also have a plan for you. And if you're a partner who's got a business that particularly targets therapists, then I have a different plan for you too. So what does that look like in real money? I've just put some indications here, but if somebody took out our social media and lead generation subscription, which is the most popular one that I do, this is the kind of money that you would earn off that subscription. So as you can see, if you're a social media subscriber, if you're on that plan and you generate one of those subscriptions, that will be worth £70 to you. So there is some sort of decent money to be made here. Now, let me go back. The other thing I should stress at this point is that I at no point ask you to sell anything. So I'm asking you basically to promote free content. So that primarily at the moment, that's my webinars. It could also be free content like articles and patient resources and that kind of thing. The whole point is really to try and get our content in front of people and for them to make a decision whether that works for them and whether there's something there that they want to subscribe to. And obviously if they then do that, and they've come from you, then you will earn a percentage of that subscription. So there's some information down here on the left hand side. This is the first screen you will see when you come on into your dashboard, and I will also put this video along with links back to the help section under this instructions area as well. At the moment there's nothing under there, so I won't take you there because it's blank. Okay, so very briefly, these primary social links are the ones that I'm kind of promoting particularly at the moment. So most of these you will find have content about my webinars. Now you can send an email directly out of here. That's one thing. The only trouble with that is obviously you can't personalize it, because you can put lots of email addresses in here and you can't personalize it. I would say if you are going to send it out of here, make sure to add in a sign off from you there. This is all completely editable, so please feel free to edit any of these posts to suit your needs. I want it to sound like it's come from you, it's genuine, it's authentic. Please don't sell anything, don't oversell anything. Just this is really just about making people aware of these resources. So as I say, you can send them out of here by adding email addresses up here. What would probably be better to do if you have the time is just to copy and paste this text and send it either through your own email marketing system or on your own email platform, depending on sort of how many people you're sending it to. But all of these links that are included in these emails will be tagged with a unique reference that connects them to you. So you will be sort of responsible or not responsible. You'll be the one who will get the benefit of anything that these people do. The other thing I should mention is that the cookie life is 12 months. So even if somebody comes on tomorrow and then doesn't come back for 6 months, but then does another of my webinars or another something and takes out a subscription, you will always be the person who is credited with that new sale. So it's a kind of first people in here under your tags will be tagged as yours, and that's it. So nobody else can kind of nick them from you once you've sent them over. What else do I need to tell you? So that's the email. Let's just flip back on there. The Facebook post, let me just click on that briefly and just show you what this looks like. So obviously you can then say something of your own there. You can change what you want to newsfeed or anything that you want to send it to, or your story. This is pulled in that image directly from the sign up page, and you can just post to Facebook, and you can tag people if you want to, or check in places or anything like that. If you want to tag Co-Kinetic, feel free. but no obligation to whatsoever. So that's the Facebook post. Let's have a look at the others. So we've got a Twitter post as well. I'm not signed into Twitter, but there's some pre-written text in there. Again, this link is specific to you. Oops, let's not pull everything out. That's specific to you. So that will have your referral link in there. And you would just log in to Twitter and post that as it stands. We have got a LinkedIn post on the same principle. I did do this earlier, so I'm just going to show you one thing. It looks a bit blah, and you don't quite know what to do there. So if you click on here, share as a private post, or if you wanted to send as a private message, whichever option you want, then you can write in your own content there and add any hashtags and then add any extra stuff that you want to and just click post. So that's how you would send it to LinkedIn. And lastly, there is an Instagram sharing option here. It's a bit unsophisticated to be honest. You just copy a link and then you launch Instagram and then you paste that link under your profile or as a website under your profile. So you can probably also put it in your bio. It's kind of up to you, but because Instagram doesn't let you put interactive links into text in Instagram, we can't do that. Sorry about that's Looper and everybody kicking off. So that is the primary social links. Now these might change, so I may change the content in here. Obviously at the moment we're right in the midst of COVID-19 and we're all in lockdown, so most of these are all about my coronavirus survival strategies webinar. But as hopefully we get out of this situation, that may change, and I will obviously put other different webinars that I'm launching or different resources in there as the primary ones. However, there is also some other material, which if you click on marketing materials here, you will see these are the same as the ones that I've put as the primary share links. But we've got an image there, so if you wanted to share that image, it is an HTML image, so you could put this on your website if you were able to, if you have the wherewithal to use HTML. If you just click on that, it copies it automatically. And then if you went to Word, for example, okay, so there we go, there's Word launched. If you just then went and pasted that, that would give you the code that you need to paste onto your site or wherever you're going to put this. Sorry about dogs. And you will effectively get this and it will link to the sign up page. So you don't need to actually save that image or anything, you just paste that HTML in and that image will pop in as it stands. And there's also a square one, the kind of Instagram 1080 by 1080 size one as well. Same principle. There's a WhatsApp message, which if you click send it, I do have WhatsApp on my laptop, but if you want a mobile, this would be much easier because you'd have WhatsApp on your mobile. And you just click open WhatsApp and you can just literally click one of these. So and send and decide who you're going to send it to. So that's how the WhatsApp one works. And then we've got some text here as well, which is just draft text that you can use for emails with a link. And again, anyone you send this to, this link will have your own unique referral URL appended to it or added to the end of it. So we will always know who is coming from where and who they're sort of attributed to. And then we've got some posts on the similar vein as those primary ones that I showed you, but about my 20% of marketing activities that will give you 80% of your marketing results. We've got some banners there as well. And as I say, these will change. I'll add and change these around depending on what's going on at the time. So that is the marketing, and you can find all of those under the marketing materials. The subs, IDs and channels. This is a very snappy way, not very user-friendly way of describing something. So basically, if you find something on my site particularly, so it could be, for example, one of the landing pages on one of the different subscriptions or the patient leaflets, or it could literally be an article that you found on our site. So let me go back to, for example, this category. So here's an article. You might decide you want to share this. A lot of my articles are open access, particularly the marketing ones. So what you would do is you would take that URL up there, you would copy it, and then you would come back into your desktop, into your dashboard here, and you would just paste that. So let's delete that one out of there. And you just paste that because it will already have the cokinetic.com in there. and you would say, I don't know, COVID-19 article, for argument's sake, and you would create a link. And then that is the link you could give people. So you could send that out in emails, or you could put it on your social networks. And that's the link that you want to give people, and it would mean that they would get access straight to that article, but that their entry onto my site would be tagged as under you. So if they did take any action, like subscribe at a later date, or off the back of whatever you've sent them to look at, then you would be credited with that. So that is how you just go and get custom links basically off my site. If you find something useful that you think is worth sharing, then you can just go and take that URL from there and pop it in here and create your own link with your affiliate referral link embedded in it. So that is the subs IDs and channels. I don't know why they couldn't come up with a better name for that. And lastly, commissions. There's nothing in here obviously because this is a test account, but this is where it would show what you're owed and the status of the payment and all that kind of thing. So that's also on your dashboard as well, by the way, but you can go and see sort of your commissions, particularly under here. Now, if you want to update your PayPal email address at any point, just click that. If you want to set or change your password, just go and click the set and change password under those drop downs. And I think that is pretty much it. So I will love to welcome you to this affiliate program. I'd be really grateful. I'm a tiny team. It's basically pretty much me with a handful of other people who chip in here and there to do various jobs. So it would be awesome if you like what I do and you think it's worth sharing, then that would be brilliant. And you have a little army of therapists that you can share it with, then that would be awesome. I should just stress that it's therapists that I'm after, not members of the public. So please don't send me any of your lovely patients. It's specifically therapists that I'm after. Okay, thank you very much for your time, guys. Oh, and the other thing I should mention is how you sign up. So the best thing to do is to go and jump on the Co-Kinetic website, jump on the little orange chat tool that's always in the bottom corner down there, and just send me a message with a quick summary of the kind of audience that you have, what profession they tend to belong to. It doesn't really matter too much as long as they're physical or manual therapists, essentially. And sort of how many people, and have you got an email list, and are you going to talk to them on social media? Just give me a little bit of background about what you've got the capacity to sort of promote. And I will then go and look up your subscription, work out which plan I put you on, and then I will send you some details. I will add you into here and you'll get a welcome email saying, come on board, and with links for you to get to this dashboard. So that is basically how I'm managing it at the moment. On my help section on Co-Kinetic, so if you go into Co-Kinetic's site and you go and click on help and FAQs, that will take you to this front end help posts, and you will find a section under here called the Co-Kinetic affiliate / referral program. And if you go in there, there is just this one article at the moment, but you will find another post with this video in it, and also any FAQs or any other support that you might need, that I get frequently asked questions on, anything like that. So I would love to welcome you onto this thing, guys, and I look forward to being able to also help you try and earn a little bit more money as well. Okay, cheers, guys.